I have no idea where the double audio is coming from. Okay. I have no idea where the double audio is coming from. Okay. I have no idea where the double audio is coming from. Okay. I have no idea where the double audio is coming from. Okay. I have no idea where the double. Okay, I think I found it. It was going on a loop. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started here in just a moment. And post our link. Getting everything going. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the channel. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today we're going to be continuing our adventure on our level 22 Orc Warrior. We are looking pretty fashionable at this moment. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just a second. Kind of posting some links. Making sure our bots and stuff are working. And if you guys have any specific questions for me, definitely drop them in the chat there. Okay, got that pinned. Message. And the message. Okay, everything looks to be working now. We'll do a quick test.
Quick chat test.
Quick chat test. And it looks like it's going to all the streams besides the horizontal stream, which is interesting. I don't know why that one is. But, okay, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Welcome in, welcome in. It's a Thursday stream, not a particular one that I normally do, but I did not stream on Monday. Monday was my birthday, and I did not stream on Monday. We're gonna go ahead and stream today. So let's see. Hardcore, slow, Orc Warrior. Barons, man, the Barons. There we go. Okay, so welcome into the channel, everyone. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our hardcore Orc Warrior. We are Undying number 5, and we are looking pretty savvy. We got the engineering goggles. We got some pretty good gear. We did run Wailing Caverns yesterday. We started the episode at level 19. We hit level 20, 21, and 22. All within the same episode. We're going to go ahead and try and complete a lot of the Barons episode today. Hopefully we can get caught up with where I'm at. With getting the Wailing Caverns all figured out. There's one quest down south called the Stagnant Oasis, which is a prerequisite for one of the Wailing Caverns quests. So we are going to make our way down that way as well. Okay, so let's see. We've already turned in Miner's Misfortune. We're going to be heading to Ratchet. Let's see, there is a quest up north to turn in, but that's something later on we're going to go ahead and do. This guy's just kind of sitting next to the flight path. Like, there's no aggro here. There's no issue. Crossroads. So we're going to head over to the Barrens. We're going to pick up a quest called the Guns of Northwatch, really close to the inn. And then we're going to be heading down south. We're going to be doing the Horde Defender Axe, the Guns of Northwatch, and there's an escort quest. If we can knock out Free from the Hold as well, that would be really nice. But we shall see, we shall see. Got my volume turned down a bit in game. I'm gonna bump that up. Not this volume. We had a few individuals mention that the in-game volume was a little bit loud, so we'll go ahead and keep that tuned down. And yeah, let's see here. Tuesdays and Thursdays I don't generally stream on this channel. I usually try and focus on my financial channel, but today the market's open till 1. I already know what I'm going to be making as a video, so I don't have to plan too much ahead of time. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for the market to close and make my video, which is our 3rd week of the $1,000 challenge. So on my other YouTube channel, I'm doing a invest $1,000 challenge. So we have a few individuals out there who are investing $25 a week. We picked up their Guns of the North watch, and now we can make our way down south. And what we're doing is every Monday, and the individual can pick the best day for them for whatever, I just picked Monday to deposit capital into the bank account, and then on Tuesday to invest it. I might change it to Monday. Monday is generally a pretty good investment day, but so is Tuesday, because a lot of the times when the market opens up on Monday, it could have negative swings down, positives, it could work both ways. It's a double-edged sword, but the big moves to the downside are usually going to happen on either a Monday open or on a Friday close. So this way, I just have money in the account on Monday, and then on Tuesday, I invest it in the S&P 500. And then every Thursday, I'm going through and doing updates on the channel as far as the progression goes. By week 40, we should have $1,000 in our saving, in our investment account, plus or minus whatever the market returns are. So that's just an interesting thing. Kind of tracking and monitoring there. Okay, so we're making our way down south right here. I hate this empty space here. It's just a lot of travel for heading down south. But we're going to be knocking out 3 quests down here. Okay, so while we're traveling, we'll go ahead and also cover gear and talents. Let's go ahead and open up the talents, open up the gear, make sure I'm on a decent path. Then we'll go ahead and bring up the right monitor and bring this over. Okay, so if you guys are watching this on the vertical or the horizontal, you should be able to see our points. Oh, look at this. Oh, they're looking for Wailing Caverns. Okay, so right here we got 2 points into improved Rend. Those are our 10 and 11 points. We put 3 points into Tactical Mastery. That way, if we ever want to swap stances. Oh, I never made my macro for the charge and intervene. It's okay. After that, put 3 points into Tactical Mastery. I went 2 points into Improved Charge. This is going to increase our rage generation by 20 when we first charge. That way we can charge, drop a Thunderclap if we want to. And then we put 3 points into Parry, Deflection. I chose that over Improved Thunderclap. Like the Improved Thunderclap, I mean, it's not bad. It's not too bad. Like a 60% DPS gain. And then it's 3 rage less, so instead of 20 rage, it's 17. It just didn't seem that good. I put 2 points into improved overpower, and then right now we're working on points into deep wounds. Once I get 3 points into deep wounds, at that point, I'm not 100% sure. I was under the impression that I would find a good 2-hander by this point, and that I would be putting points into 2-hand weapon specialization, increasing all my 2-hand damage by 6% and weapon skills, right? But honestly, I haven't had a lot of luck with... I wonder if this guy's going into the tower. Yeah, I don't know. If you're going into the tower, I'm just gonna go other tower. Oh, these guys are super low. Okay. I know I was talking about this still. I got distracted. And then we finished up the talents. That finishes up the talents. Okay, as far as gear goes, we got the engineering goggles. Just nothing special. Shoulders. 3 stamina back piece, 3 stamina chest with cloth. That's our Banshee armor. Leather wrist, 3 stamina, nothing on the gloves. 2 strength, 2 stamina belt. 2 pants, 3 boots. 1 ring, 2 ring. 4 attack power trinket. He got a 1 spirit, 2 HP 5, a gun, a couple axes. I actually got a pretty good axe I traded for. I lost all my gold though. I don't have any money whatsoever. I got 14 silver to my name, but I got a decent offhand. I bought that I think an episode or so ago, and that is our gear. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. We're gonna work our way up this tower here. I'm gonna take out the preserver here real quick. Holy smite! You're dead. And you're dead. Okay, we're heading up the tower. Let's go ahead and get up this tower before they do and smack this guy. Otherwise, they're gonna tag it, and I don't want them to tag it, man. There, tagged it. And there we go, got him down. Whee! Airborne Ranger, Airborne Ranger. Okay. Now that tower, oops. Whoa, give me charge it. Yeah, we're working on this. Guns of the North, defeating the guys in these towers. I think that one guy took out the tower in this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out this tower while we're waiting. Oh, there's a preserver. I need to take out the preserver first.
They should really bring back the gravity feels bad man.
Gravity field. What's up, Mr. Brent? Hey, what is up, Win? Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. And Rakugran, welcome into the channel. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Let's see here. They should really bring back the gravity. Feels bad, man. Oh no, hardcore, man. You gotta have gravity off. I like playing hardcore without the fear of dying from fall damage. It's just been a super nice change to witness, like to have. With death being the second killer on hardcore on the official servers, it's just nice to not have that one threat being there. Because there's a lot of times, as a warrior, I've seen people charge at a target and it throws their whole, they're like going wild, running around, and then they end up underneath the earth. So I'm really happy that that's not the case with me. Whoops, I don't know. A few up here, huh?
I feel like you don't press cleave enough.
I don't cleave often. Yeah, I just got cleave and I haven't learned, like, I don't know. I don't really have a good spot for it, if I want to use it often or not. Put this on my shift down. Yeah, I don't cleave. I don't cleave. I just got it though. Shift down is my shoot. Overpower. I don't think I have something to get me out of fear. Pummel.
Have you heard a saying that rage above 95 is a wasted rage?
Have you heard a saying above 95 is a wasted rage? I would think so. But I don't know. I don't feel like I have a whole bunch of stuff to spend my rage on. Whoopsie. Oh wait, I gotta get the horde stuff down there too. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my last tower. Did I be spending a lot of my rage? Let's see. Cleave is 20. Maybe I can move Cleave down. You see, this is Thunderclap.
Heroic Strike.
Heroic Strike. Oh yeah, that's where I get my 3 centers though. Heroic Strike, Cleave, yeah. I'm still getting used to the button. Oh. This Cleave. Yeah, Cleave is pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, anything more than, I guess 2 targets would definitely be cleavable. Definitely makes the best choice there. But Heroic Strike,
Hell yes, Gronk.
Heroic Strike. Aw. And this is my last guy here, right? Yep. And then we're done with Guns of the Northwatch. Nice. Okay, and we can go do our Horde Defender Axe.
Hey, can you show your gear?
Yeah, I can do my gear. Are you on the long one or the... Oh wait, I never fixed my video, did I? I never fixed that screen. Hold on, let's see. He's on the short form. Yeah, so as far as gear goes, I kind of did a little snippet earlier, but I'll do like a quick run through here. There's nothing special, just a bunch of greens, white items that I've acquired, just a couple of little items. I do got 2 trinkets. These are custom Turtle Wild trinkets. I got 4 attack power 1 and 2 HP 5. Yeah, those are good.
Love that Banshee armor.
Yeah, Banshee armor has definitely been the sole winner of my gear. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make our way. Hopefully the target for Giltha is there. Now it says unknown unit, so he's not detectable yet. I would like to do the escort quest since I'm down here. I forget if there's a good reward or not. Yeah, I don't see that back there. We'll do a unit scan. Giltha's Fire. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my Horde Defender X quest down here, and then if I get notified that he's up there, I'll go ahead and knock out that quest as well. And yep, okay, RC got that. Cool. Cool. Cleave actually does quite a bit of damage. Oh wait, I just got a new piece. Hold on, wait. Ah, it's 4 agility, 3 spirit leather. That's not too bad. In everything, right? That 4 agility is some crit percentage, and spirit. I feel like spirit's decent for warriors, right? In between battle regen. Okay, so Horde Defender Axe should be here on this table. I should just be able to pick up the plans here off the table, and that completes the Horde Defender Axe. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put a kit on this armor. I know everybody's really... Whoa, where'd that guy come from? Everyone's really happy with the Banshee armor, but we'll go ahead and put on the ceremonial leather harness. There we go. Look at that. We upgraded our gear. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to do that. I gotta find a better place for my... Maybe I'll just put my sleeve on my shift down. Oh, I got a ring. I picked up a moon ring. 1 strength, 3 stamina. Hey, that's better than my 1 strength, 1 stamina. Bam! We just got an upgrade of the Ring of the Moon.
What happens if you die in hardcore? Do you just fail, or is the character dead for good?
The character is dead for good. So if you die on hardcore...
What is that goofy AHH sound for that crit alert?
Oh, that's from them, I think. I don't think it's from me. I only get a crit alert if I get a new high crit. So what happens if I die on hardcore? If I die on hardcore, this player is lost forever. So essentially, he just turns into a ghost. I get kicked out of the game within 120 seconds. I do get all my credits refunded. So in-game, if you guys are playing on Turtle WoW and have done the Slow and Steady challenge, you guys get 200 credits for the server, which are donation rewards. These rewards are super useful for things such as the repair bot is 200 points. So a lot of players who they don't mind leveling. I don't mind leveling. I find that Slow and Steady brings the pace down to a really reasonable level where I'm not shooting for level 60 right away, because having a whole bunch of level 60s isn't a lot of fun. Like, you're not going to play them all anyways. So just having, a few level 60s, and I like leveling anyways. I enjoy seeing the changes that are going on in the game. So I enjoy it. But yeah, if you were to die, you get a notification that your credits have been refunded to you, and then within 120 seconds, you get logged out of the game. And then when you get to the screen, you just see that your character's a ghost, and you cannot play it. You can't log into it. You have to delete it if you want to have that name again, but it's just completely gone. I don't know if you ever played. I grew up playing Diablo 2 hardcore, and I would teleport into the throne room and get lightning bolted to death, and that would be my character dead on the screen. So I'd have to make a new sorceress. The differences between World of Warcraft and Diablo 2 are huge, because I can get the level 60 in a few hours in Diablo 2, whereas and have reasonable gear. But here on World of Warcraft, it takes days and weeks to get up to level 60. I have 24 hours played right now at this character. I got a little over 24 hours played, and I'm only level 22. That's because I spent a lot of my time going out and leveling my professions, which, some people would say that's good. I got 80 mining at level 22. I'm able to get into the end phase now, and then I got my engineering's at 146 out of 222. I would really like to pick up and buy, have this wormhole generator. I need to buy this though, so willing to buy. I don't think there's very many enchanters at level 22, but we'll see. Yeah, if I could get a lesser astral essence, I can find a moss agate and I can get bronze bars later on. I already have 11 in my bank. I picked up some tin yesterday in Barrens, so we'll see. I saw the one guy doing the escort on the way down, so I'm really hoping that this disappears quickly. It does have a 6-minute respawn. So on the way back, on the way down, when I was coming into the hold, there was another guy going out doing the escort quest. I'm really hoping that he made it back to the escort. That he made it back, and then I should be able to do this here shortly. Let me see here. Anyone's still doing free from the hold? See if anybody's still doing it. But I don't know. I haven't noticed a crit alert yet. Banshee armor. I'm gonna drink some ice cold milk. Give myself an intellect buff, They added jewel crafting into Classic. I haven't had much experience with jewel crafting. I'll have to make a character and level up some jewel crafting, so that's probably something I'll have to keep a couple of my leftover stuff for. I see that it takes copper rings, small luscious pearls, braided paper, and some polishing oil. Two strength, 2 stamina, cloth, and oh, there he is. Boom, and accept. There we go. Check that out. We didn't wait a whole lot, but we are starting the escort, and it's a high elf, or is it a blood elf? It's a high elf because he's got blue eyes. He doesn't have the fel. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I should make an auto attack leave macro. I'll copy this new. Go ahead and cleave.
Hey.
Fast. Yo, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
There we go. Hey, what is up, Nancy? Welcome into
Ava
the stream.
here.
How are you doing?
Am good to what about you?
I am good. How about you? I am doing well. Today we're playing some hardcore World of Warcraft.
Keep playing.
Okay, so let's go ahead. This guy likes to get into fights with everybody, but he is a really good escort. So when I get into a combat here, he actually does engage, which is good in comparison to like other escorts that we've had where they just kind of sit back and don't do anything.
8 mic sounds sharp too. What gear are you running?
What gear am I running? Just a bunch of greens, honestly. I don't have very many blues. I did a Wailing Caverns in the last episode, and I have one
This
blue.
is Turtle Woe.
Yes, this is Turtle WoW. Yep, this is Turtle World of Warcraft. The differences between Classic and Turtle WoW is that there are additional zones. So I'll go ahead and... Oop.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Turtle WoW has a bunch of additional stuff. They have Blackstone Island, which is for the Goblin starter area. It's a custom zone. They got Hydro
Looks
that's
fun.
been introduced. Whoopsie. They have another island east of Tanaris called Telebeam Island. They have 2 new islands located west of Stranglethorn. Yeah, but they got a bunch of new stuff. And yeah, this is Turtle WoW. We are playing a hardcore orc over on Turtle World of Warcraft. That is...
I am new here on Twitch, but I am playing games from last 7 years.
Hey, World of Warcraft is a 20-year-old game, but there's thousands of people that still play.
I really like your gameplay.
As long as you don't sell me art, I am happy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to the Ratchet City, and that'll complete this escort quest. Escort quests are unfortunately nothing you can kind of speed up. It's just a quest you take, and then you have to escort the specific individual back to wherever
No,
they
I am
go.
not here to sell, ha ha ha.
At last, free from the Northwatch hold. I need a moment to catch my breath. Okay, let's go. See, and we'll wait. The orc, I look very sophisticated. I have a nice long beard. I got the hairdo. I got the goggles. He just looks very calm. I have to talk to you to continue? No? Okay.
How may I help?
Now I feel better. Let's get back to Ratchet. Come on. This is how
What else
slow
game do
this
you
game
play?
is. I mostly play World of Warcraft, but I have played and streamed in the past. I played Minecraft, hardcore Minecraft on the channel. So I generally like to play hardcore games or hardcore modes in general, where I have the.
Are you on
life
socials
challenge.
too?
Yes, all my socials. I think if you guys are watching on Twitch, I think all my socials are down below.
My fave is Valorant.
Oh, the shooter game. I haven't played that one. Never played Valorant.
Nancy
Yeah, I don't
sounds
play-
like yet another bot.
Yeah, but at least she's. I don't know. It's hard to. Why would you invite me to a group?
Ha 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 ha.
It sounds like a bot, but I don't think it's a bot. Oh wait, that were level 10. That's kind of deserved. No, they're actually asking questions and they're responding to the questions.
Not at all.
Unlike a bot. Not at all. We do get some bots often in here asking questions, or they're saying that their headphones are broken and that they can't talk. They have to type.
Do you think that I am a bot?
You want to try Terraria Hardcore? I've heard good things about Terraria. I've heard good things. I've never played it, but they said it's very similar to Minecraft. But I have Minecraft on my computer. I haven't played it in quite a while. The only reason I really play Minecraft right now is because my daughter and my son like to play Minecraft. But my son got in trouble, so he got his computer taken away from him for a while. But my daughter and I play Minecraft often. We're working on a world and building stuff like that. She's 5, and we are almost getting to the point now where we're going to be defeating the Ender Dragon here shortly. So she's excited about that. We're kind of making our way through that game. I did purchase The Forest and Sons of the Forest, which is a horse survival game. I did at one point. Well, I do want to stream that at one point, but I finished up my pre-series, and I thought I would start my Forest and the Sons of the Forest game through. But I wanted to also continue on in the Warrior Hardcore Challenge. I think after I finish up this Hardcore Warrior, I'll probably take a break and play a little bit of the Forest, Sons of the Forest, because Turtle is supposed to be releasing some new content here very shortly. And if I can get this guy to level 60 before this content gets released, that way on the next playthrough that I play, I should hopefully be able to take advantage of some of the new zones that they're going to be adding. If you guys are on Reddit, they posted a whole bunch of the new zones, like the custom map of the new zones. They're going to have like Northwind added into the game. So there's a whole area located above Stormwind that's completely custom. They're going to have an island west of it that's going to be added in as well. That's going to have some new stuff. There's going to be a new area to the east of Loch Madon. I don't know why. Huh. Everyone is always starting fights, man. Okay, there we go. Everything's dead. Everything has been demolished. And let's see, you might want to try Terraria Hardcore. Okay, I got that comment. Yeah, before I do my next hardcore challenge, I will be streaming some Forest and Sons of the Forest. The Forest takes place, I don't want to spoil the background, but essentially you do end up crashing on an island that is running experiments. There's hostiles on the island. It is a build survival story kind of game. and there is an end to it. So it's a fairly quick game. Maybe, oops. Maybe like in total a week or two of gameplay. So it's not a super long game. But it is a fun, interesting game. My friend and my son, we all played it together for quite a while, beating both of the games in story mode, but working as a co-op, it's much easier than trying to do it all individually. There is no hardcore mode, but I would quickly get destroyed in that game. Win says, I got The Forest too. It is a good game. Do you have Sons of the Forest? Have you played that one? Sons of the Forest is the second portion of the game, and it's a continuation with the story. It was $1.99 on Steam, and my buddy's like, dude, it's $1.99. You can pick this game up for literally $2. You should buy it. So I bought it for myself, and I bought it for my son, and then we all played it. And then I have a Sons of the Forest server that I ran for a little bit. Yeah, I used to run my own Minecraft server and a Sons of the Forest server, and I even tried World of Warcraft server for a short time. I thought it'd be really interesting to try and dev and work on modding up World of Warcraft and stuff, but World of Warcraft is actually a very challenging game to get into and mod and program and adjust and do all this stuff with. So I quickly said no, and I think I still have Mangoes on my computer, but can set up like a server, but it's so hard to work with for me, so I gave up on that. I gave up on that adventure. We're almost to the town. Okay, so after we complete this guy, let me make sure I have everything kind of working, situated. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and turn in the Guns of Northwatch and Free from the Hold once this guy gets here. We're almost there. And Win said, The Forest not have the hardcore, but the hardest difficulty is the real challenge. Yeah, it is a super tough game. And I don't know, I could not play that game if I had like destruction turned on.
Be careful.
Because the hostiles, they'll completely destroy the village. Yo, what is up, KO? Welcome into the stream. Are you playing some World of Warcraft today? Okay, what should I pick up here? I think neither of these are good. So I'll just pick up the one that sells for the most. And we'll turn in both of these quests. I finally got a male pair of gloves. Check that out. I'm going to be going, well, let me get the item first. So there we go. We just picked up these awesome gloves. 4 strength, 1 stamina. I'll go ahead and put a stamina kit on them. And I'm going to replace my completely white leather gloves with these. So there we go. I replaced with these grizzly gloves that have been in my use since I don't know what level, probably level 9 it looks like, so somewhere around there.
I need to resub. I fell off for a while playing old school RuneScape. What server you on?
I am playing on a private server called Turtle World of Warcraft. It is a custom private server. It's essentially vanilla plus. So anything you're thinking of like vanilla, this is vanilla plus. So there's additional areas. They have 2 new races. They have the goblins that start on Blackstone Island. They have the high elves that start in Alathalas. They have new islands that were in beta alpha phase of World of Warcraft, such as Lapidus Isle, Illigim Isle. They have Gilneas with the dungeon Gilneas City added in as well. They're going to be adding in some new stuff up north. They added in the Scarlet End Cave. that it's its own zone. They were going to add a raid into there, but that's a little bit further out. They are going to be adding Grim Beetle into the game as a tier 4 dungeon. This portion here east of Loch Modan is going to be added in. There's going to be an island added west of Stormwind over here in this little patch below Dunmoreau, and above Stormwind is going to be Northwind. That's going to be added in here by end of 2025. There's 2 additional raids added in Karazhan. There's Caravan 10 Man, which is a entry Molten Core entry. There's a 40-man Karazhan, which is like a 3.5 tier. There's Hydro, that is completely custom in here. You have Telebeam Island, which is custom as well. And throughout the map, you're going to notice there's like 1,000 additional quests. There's brand new quest hubs, brand new things to do and check out. Talents and skills have been completely redone to the point where a lot of the specs that were completely garbage during vanilla classic phase have been redone, such as like Discipline Priest, Prop Paladins, Rep Paladins, what's it called, like Boomkins, Shaman, Elemental Shaman, and stuff like that. Yeah. We are playing on a private server. We're going to go ahead and pick up our favorite quest, the Deep Moss Spider Eggs, everyone's favorite quest. This has a big old warning. Be careful when you take an egg. It will make a small spider come out, but it is a much bigger matriarch. If you get 2 matriarchs or even a single matriarch, you are in trouble and you will die. So the only way that you can complete this quest is literally to pick up the quest and strafe to get the heck out of there and get those spiders to be aggros. We're going to still accept
That sounds
this quest.
awesome. How is the population?
Population's good. There's several thousand. Like right now, I'm on early morning. There's 7,400 people on right now. It's 10 a.m. in the morning my time. Yeah, there's quite a bunch of people even playing right now. At the max, we have anywhere from like 7,000 to 10,000 individuals playing at any one time. You can see here, this is Ratchet. Ratchet's fairly populated. The main cities are super populated as well. But there's always a lot of activity going on in the world. Okay, so 2 quests I want to make sure that I have before I leave here is Deep Moss Spider Eggs and Bizzinks. Okay, we got those. We got those quests. We are going to go ahead and head down into the Stagnant Oasis. I'm going to do some of the prerequisites for Wailing Caverns now. And then once I turn those in Thunderbluff, or get to the point in Thunderbluff, I can turn the stuff in that I need. I'm going to try and pick up a Wailing Caverns quest either by the end of this episode or for sure tomorrow. We're going to be doing some Wailing Caverns again. So right now we're going to be heading down and working on a few quests. We're going to be working on the Stagnant Oasis. We're going to be doing a Bloody Good Deed. Ooh,
I think I'm gonna check it out. It seems like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, if you check it out, it's going to be hard to come back to like the regular WoW. Once you play on the server and you just see the different environment and the gameplay, it's really hard to like go back to classic.
Is this an alt you're leveling?
Yes, this is an alt. Yeah, this is an alt right now. I have, this is Undying number 5. So I have 4 other level 60s on hardcore. Let's see, your streams start a little at my time at nearly midnight. Oh, wow. You're located overseas. Yeah, you're about 13 hours ahead. 12 and 3 is 15. 15 hours ahead. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, the Asian Pacific time. That's insane. Yeah, for me, it's only... I start my streams at 9:30 in the morning. I used to stream at late night, but lately I've been streaming earlier in the day. Let's see. But KO said, is this an alt you're leveling? Yes. I have 4 other level 60s on the hardcore side this will be Undying number 5. So Undying number 1 is a Holy Paladin level 60. Undying number 2 is a Undying number 1 is a High Elf Paladin, Holy Paladin. Undying number 2 is a Night Elf Hunter. Undying number 3 is a Pharaoh Druid. Undying number 4 is a Discipline / Holy Priest. And then Undying number 5 is a Arms Warrior. Okay, so let's see. What do I have to do here? I have to do a quest called Vrog the Devrish and a Bloody Good Deed. Where is a Bloody Good Deed? I don't see that quest here. Did I pick that quest up? I don't know. Okay, let's go over and do Virag. He might be spawning over there here shortly. Looks like there might be another warrior over there. I don't know if he's a hardcore player.
Not bad at all. Is hardcore the same as hardcore in classic, or can you get your character back?
No, you can't get your character back. So it's different than classic. Classic, if you die, you know, you just move it to another server and that's it. That's not the case on this server. If you die, you get kicked off the server within 120 seconds. And then you have to delete your character if you want the name back.
Bro.
I thought you have a human paladin. I do have a human paladin, but my human paladin is a immortal. My very first hardcore level 60 paladin is a human, but he is an immortal. He's not a hardcore character. And welcome into the stream, Lugat. Welcome in. Welcome
Still in
in. How are you doing
Barons.
today? Dude, Barons is so long. I'm trying to finish it up. I got a bunch of stuff down here. I'm trying to get through here today and just trying to chew through here. That's the struggle of a ooh, was that him? No. That's the struggle of a ward player. You're in the Barrens for literally what, till 28 potentially? I could maybe go in the Stone Talon, but even there.
What is an immortal character?
An immortal character is just a softcore player. So in this game, there's hardcore players and softcore players mixed together. Hardcore players are gonna have a title above their heads called Still Alive. Like this guy doesn't have a title above his head, but this guy over here, if I get closer, he's not a hardcore player either. There's gonna be a mixture of hardcore players mixed in with softcore players. So softcore players are essentially immortal, right? They can die, come back to life, and they might lose some durability, but they're not a hardcore player. On hardcore, if you do play hardcore and you decide at level 60 that you do not want to stay hardcore, you can just hit level 60 and that will be the end of it. Your character will...
A character that can't die.
Yeah, a character that can't die is immortal, but if you decide to play hardcore, there's a hardcore challenge in the server that if you start at level... when you're making your character, you go up in the top right and there's different game modes. You set hardcore. You play as a hardcore character from level 1. At level 55 to 59, you have to make a decision. If you want to stay hardcore, you have to do a quest of getting a letter in the mail and then taking it into Deadwood Pass in a group and turning the quest into the mailbox and then doing a follow-up quest that will keep you mortal as a hardcore player up until, you know, when you hit level 60. If you do not complete that quest and you just progress from level 1 and then hit level 60, once you hit level 60, you will become an immortal player. You're going to get the tag immortal. You're going to get a mount and a tabard, and I think there might be a couple other things you might get, but the main things that people go for is the title and the tabard. But yeah, I generally have been choosing to just stay hardcore on my characters. I still get them pretty geared. Like my priest, I hit level 60 on a Friday, and then I used the following week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to gear him up. And I was able to get him with pretty much best in slot gear pretty quickly. I was able to get about 500 healing power. Oh, he's not the one. So he's ready to go within raid. There's a couple things I could probably get that are a little bit better. I just got a new field. Where is it? One defense, nothing special. There's Vrog. Oh, dang, he got hurt. Vrog got taken out, and we got his head, and we completed that quest. Sweet. Okay, that is all done. I think we're all good at this area. I know there's a lot of red. I'm going to go ahead and remove the red. We're going to go ahead and take out this Kodo and get a Kodo liver. And that'll be a little bit... Let's see. Character that can't die. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, really trying to get through the Barrens. What is this? Oh. They had it disguised as another tag. So I gotta take out some Kodos. It has an 80% drop chance, which means I should only really have to take out 2 or so of these guys to get this item to drop. There we go. Got that quest complete. A bloody good deed. Did I not get that?
Right on, our add-ons easy to get on the server?
Yes, add-ons are super easy to get on the server. If you look up Turtle WoW add-ons, there's a whole wiki page that has hundreds and hundreds of add-ons that are available and work on the server. I don't use probably any more than I think like 20 or 30 add-ons, but there's a bunch of super useful ones. I did make a video on my add-ons recently, and I haven't added any new add-ons to my list. So if you go to my videos tab on, if you're on YouTube, yeah, you're on YouTube. If you go to my videos list on there, you'll see there's my last like posted video that's not a stream that covered all of my add-ons, and I kind of suggested a few different ones and why I use them. But I went ahead and just posted screenshots of all the add-ons that I do use. There's supposed to be a quest down here that's called A Bloody Good Deed, and I should have picked it up. I don't know where I got it from, but yeah, it should be here. I should have picked it up way early on. Good, I should be able to go up here. There we go. Healthcare. But yeah, there's a bunch of add-ons that are available for the service. You're not going to have an issue finding any. You could essentially go to like the old websites as well. So if there's something that's not on the Turtle WoW wiki, it can still work. So I've loaded up add-ons that I found on some other websites as well. There's a little crystal. So here, I should turn this quest in. Oh, I don't have it yet. Oh, there's a new chest plate. Chest piece. Okay. I was supposed to get this quest a while ago. It is called A Glittering Good Deed. And that was the other quest I was supposed to be knocking out down there, but I guess now I got it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and knock it out. Look how green this place is compared to the rest of the Barrens. Like, the Barrens is just the Barrens. It's completely, you know, empty of, devoid of green. And then you have this lush oasis right here. Stands out very nicely. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin engaging on these bad guys. There we go. So unfortunately, they're low level, but I still need them for my quest.
Sweet, I appreciate the info, bro. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's if you've played have you played World of Warcraft Classic? Or just Classic in general? Are you pretty familiar with Classic? I don't know, I always have to ask. Like, some people have never played Classic, never played Vanilla. They came from retail. Classic's a different experience as a whole. It's a lot slower than retail. I feel like I like the slowness. Everything is more meaningful. You're not just mashing buttons and I don't know. Retail is just so chaotic. For me.
Yes,
it's
sir.
less meaningful. Yeah. But
I guess Warrior didn't he get a massive overhaul compared to Classic?
I guess Warrior didn't get a massive overhaul compared to Classic. I mean, they got their talents redone.
Never hit max
I've
level
never
but have played quite a bit of Classic on and off, haha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you've never hit max level, I probably wouldn't recommend hardcore right away. But if you do want to take on the challenge, then definitely go for it. It took me a few times of getting, dying to get my very first 60. But once I got through it, like the first time, I still died a couple more times. But then, I haven't had any issues so far. In the last 2 level 60s, I haven't had a death in a while. Yeah, I haven't lost a character in probably a year. Which is insane to think about. Whoops, not that button. Yeah, I've got my druid to level 60 and my priest to level 60. And I've had no deaths since then. So, knock on wood, this is not going to be the one. But I haven't really reached much of the area that I feel like would be a big threat. And the reason I'm doing quests that are gray, so you'll notice, like, I'm killing on low levels right now. I honestly would probably be around level 19 right now, but I did Wailing Caverns in my last stream. And that Wailing Caverns episode pushed me a level and a half up. So that's why, and I'm doing a different challenge. I'm doing a slow and steady challenge right now, where I get 50% less experience when I'm fighting mobs. So I kind of need to get as much experience right now as I can with fighting or completing quests, because eventually I'm not going to have that option later on. Intellect. I can go ahead and sell my Banshee armor. There goes my Banshee armor. I think I'm good on everything. Okay. And yeah, I don't know. I've never had much experience with warriors, honestly. I played warrior. I think my highest level warrior in classic was like level 10, and I never picked it up again. My main characters during classic were hunters and paladins. Like during vanilla, I played a paladin, and then classic, I played a hunter. And during Burning Crusade, my main was a paladin. And then Burning Crusade, my main was a paladin. Wrath of the Lich King, I continued to play a paladin. So I was a Retribution and Protection paladin during Wrath of the Lich King. Cataclysm, I slowly started to play my hunter more. And then Mists of Pandaria, I played my hunter more than my paladin. Because when during Mists of Pandaria, I think that's when hunters had the camouflage ability, and that really got me to play my hunter a bit more, because I just felt like Predator, like running around like the alien that can go invisible. Yeah, so I started playing that a bit more. I need a couple more hunters. And can you show and explain your macros? Yeah, I can explain my macros here. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll go over macros real quick. While we're waiting for some respawns here. Let's see here. Macros. I did post them in the Discord server, so if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check. Because there's a lot of text to go on with macros, right? Let's go ahead and bring up my monitor. Okay, so number 1, in my battle stand, my macro is an auto attack. It checks for overpower. If it's active, it'll use it. Otherwise, if it's not active, it'll sunder the enemy's armor. If I am in defensive stance, it's going to do the exact same thing, but it's checking for revenge to proc. So if Revenge is proccable, castable, it'll cast Revenge. Otherwise, it'll Sunder Armor. I have a Battle Shout demo, so it's going to check to see if Battle Shout's active. So if I'm just spamming number 2, it's going to check if Battle Shout is active as a buff. Then it's going to cast Demoralizing Shout. So that's my slash down. My, just if I just hold, if I roll down on my mouse, it's going to demo Shout or Battle Shout. Then I have Battle Shout Thunderclap. It's just going to check if I Battle Shout is active, then it'll Thunderclap. Otherwise, it'll use Battle Shout. I have in my defensive stance, it's just doing a Revenge. Oh no, this is this stance. Why is it? Oh no, okay, yeah, it's defensive stance. So it's Revenge. It's checking for Revenge. If it's active, it'll use it. It'll auto attack and it'll cast Heroic Strike. Same thing, but it's looking for Overpower in my battle stance. I have a Rend ability. This is just check. I don't use this one at the moment. I don't use the number 4 Rend. This is an auto attack. It's checking for Overpower and then Rend. Instead, I have a test one down here. Test number 4 is here. It's just my test macro. I'm just kind of testing out. It auto attacks. It's checking for auto attack as active. It's checking to see if the target has the debuff Rend. If it does, then it's not going to do it. If it doesn't, then it'll Rend the target. That way I'm not wasting rage. So if I spam 4, if the target already has a Rend on it, it's not going to Rend it. So it just kind of prevents me from wasting rage there. I have an auto attack hamstring macro, the auto attack cleave macro. I'll probably just remove the overpower from that macro. Yeah, it's just, that's my shift down now. I'll just that macro. Yeah, now it turns into cleave, which will update that in save the macro. See, now it turns into cleave down there. I have a shield macro that just it shifts me to. Oh no, this is my spammable. If I have a shield equipped, it'll use shield bash. If I don't have a shield equipped, it's gonna use pummel. I have a shoot macro, so depending if I have a gun, crossbow, what's a thrown item, it'll just throw the item. Use the range ability. This is my test macro, already showcased. My defensive stance macro, it equips my shield, plots me the shield stance, defensive stance, and shield block. And then my offensive stance just equips my items and switches me to battle stance. Yeah, those are all my macros. I need to make one more macro for my intervene charge macro. I haven't made that one yet. Yeah, everything's back up. Everything's back up. Nice. But right now, see, I have Battle Shout up. I can just hit it twice and it'll Battle Shout first as a priority, and then it'll Thunderclap. Yeah. And see, Paladin all times. Yeah, I've enjoyed Paladin. Paladins are just one of my favorite classes. I played mostly Holy during Classic and Vanilla. But I never played it during Classic. I don't think I ever rolled a Paladin during Classic. I rolled a Hunter. But during Vanilla, Paladins were just super strong. I enjoyed it. It was very tough to kill a Holy Paladin that was geared. Damn, Holy Strike, 229. Okie doke, what do we need to do? We need to finish off. We need 1 Blood Charger. I think those are the guys that, let me see, there should be one over here, I thought. Nope. So Blood Chargers, they are located. Oh, there's one right there. There's my last one I need for this quest. Boom. Yeah, those are all my macros. All the ones that I've kind of made along the way. I felt like I redid a lot of my macros at one point. At one point, my number 1 macro was checking if Gouge was on the target, like Rend. If Rend was on the target, so yeah, I would charge in. My macro would check if Rend is on the target, then move and do Sunders. But if Rend isn't on the target, it'll Rend. But I learned while doing RFC, yeah, Rage, I don't know, whatever RFC is, that when I charge into an elemental, my macro would continue to spam rend, and the target would be immune. So I quickly found out that that macro was complete garbage. So I had to use something else. So that's why I just went to the overpower, auto attack, overpower check, and rend sunder macro.
Rage
I don't
Fire
even
Chasm.
bother. Yeah, rage, fire, chasm. I don't know. For whatever reason, my brain's like, I cannot compute what you're trying to say. Yeah. Okay, we have arrived, and we're turning in this quest called A Bloody Good Deed. I do get this really nice armor right here. Don't judge me. It's 4 stamina, 4 intellect,
Yet if
2
the target
spirit.
is immune, it can mess up your macros.
Yeah, so I just went ahead and removed that macro as a whole and replaced it with just something that'll probably be better. I'll have like the spammable rend instead. So I just kept rend to itself. The rend macro, it just checks if rend is on the target. If it isn't on the target, it doesn't reapply. Otherwise, if it isn't on the target, it'll apply. So that way I'm kind of saving a little bit of rage there. It's only 10 rage. It's not like hard. It's not a crazy... It doesn't save a whole lot of rage, but now I just kind of know. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and make our way and knock out the Angry Cyclops quest. Knocking out Angry Cyclops. So Angry Cyclops is super easy. I just have to loot 3 nests over here, and then that is done. So yeah, I can see the nest right there, and there's like 1 right back there. So 3 easy, quick nests to loot. Then get it. Requires... Oh, I need more raptor. I need more raptors. I had a whole bunch of raptors near me. Taking them out. I thought I had 3 feathers already. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Wow. And there's 1 feather. I need 1 more feather. Oh, there's another raptor way up there. So right now, I wouldn't mind doing a Wailing Caverns dungeon. So we'll see if a Wailing Caverns comes up. So yeah, looking for more Wailing Caverns, DPS 20, no mail. So you don't want mail? Or do you want mail? I don't know if that means like no mail, means like no more warriors. I had a message that like, no mail equals there's no mail in the group right now, or that there's no mail allowed in the group. Like it's a double. What do you mean? Oh, he's a warrior, so he probably wants to keep other warriors out of his group. So that's probably what he means. So he's a warrior. He's saying no mail is allowed in the group. I could make my own Wailing Caverns group, but I don't want.
Care about those running horse people.
Care about those running horse people. Oh, the centaurs? Yeah. Careful. They're not too bad. Not in this area. This area down south is not as bad as the area up north. The area up north can actually spawn... What? Do I already have this one? Do I already have this one? I think I already did. It doesn't tell me, but I already did the first egg. Okay, so I just have to go to second egg. The packs down south are not as deadly as the ones up north. Up in this area up here, there's that elite pack that runs around sometimes. That takes out people often. Wait. Yeah, that warrior wants to loot hog all his loots. Okay, so now we are good at this point. We're gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and hearth up to oops. I'm gonna go get some stuff ready for
Hi bro, good leveling.
Caverns. A and Z times 26. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. And welcome in Susie, by the way. Welcome into the stream, Susie. Are you guys playing any World of Warcraft lately? Playing some WoW. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this otherworldly robe. I don't know, honestly, it has more stamina. I don't know. Why can't I move right now? Why can't I move my character? That's so weird. I can't go left or right. Hold on, I'm gonna log out real quick. I hearth and I can't move. And I'm not
This
typing.
so much nostalgia.
This is so much nostalgia. I love the bear. Oh my goodness. This is my orc and I'm wearing a dress. Don't judge me. Sometimes you find a dress that offers you better stats, right? I wish that would work in real life too. Like we get armor, we can put on like different suits of, clothing, and we would get boosted stats. So we could wear a different shirt, we get +5 to strength.
What brings you here? Greetings.
Okay, I can move now. For whatever reason, I couldn't move earlier. I got a lot of linen cloth. I don't know if I need that much linen cloth. But I went ahead and sold. Okay, so we are back in this place. I'm going to go ahead and get my quest set up so that I could...
Cross-dressing at the crossroads.
Hey, cross-dressing at the crossroads. That is true. Oh my goodness. But look at this. It's a pretty good item. It's got
On how
4
much RAM you
stamina.
play?
I have 32 gigs of RAM on my computer. But it's World of Warcraft. You don't honestly need a whole lot of RAM. You don't need a lot of RAM, but my computer's pretty good. It's a pretty old computer at this point. I made my computer when I moved into my new house. Because I don't think I had this computer when I moved from my old house. I think I put this computer together around 2020. That's about 5 years old, I feel. I feel like it's at least 5 years old.
What can I help you with?
We're going to go ahead and turn in Horde Defender X, which we did down in the north area. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Horde Defender X Part 3. And then at this point, we're going to go ahead and get the Egg Hunt quest. This is another favorite quest that takes place down south in the Barrens. And then we go ahead and get mounted up. And we're going to go turn in Varog the Dervish. I'd make myself some bandages. That'll kind of clear up some of that space. I wouldn't mind selling some linen cloth. I think I could sell 20 linen cloth for...
I remember I play on 2 RAM before 20 years.
Right? Oh my goodness. I remember playing, the 1/6 of RAM in my old computer. We all played World of Warcraft with the 1/6 of RAM, and some of us had 2 RAM. Some of those really beefy computers had up to 4 gigs of RAM. No, now everybody's got the RGBs on their computers, 32 gigs of memory. I think I don't think I actually have my specs on YouTube posted anywhere, but I know on Twitch I have my specs. So if I go to Twitch and I look at my PC specs, my CPU is a Ryzen 7. It's an old, it's a 1700 CPU. My video card was an Asus GeForce GTX 1070, 8 gigs. RAM, I got the RGB series 32 gig RAM. My onboard, my motherboard is a Asus Rogue Strike maybe, I don't know. I wrote down Rogue Strix. It's been a while since I did this in the past. And Astrary, welcome into the stream, Astrary. I appreciate the follow on the Twitch side. My microphone, which is here. Can't even see it. It gets, yeah, you can see it right there.
I play on my 2-year-old 240 laptop.
Holy cow. My microphone's the Blue Yeti, and then I have the InnoGear microphone arm stand.
Hey bud, love your gameplay, it's dope.
And I play on a 2-year-old laptop. $240 for a 2-year-old
Okay bro,
laptop.
I need to
really
go. Good stream GL.
Hey, appreciate you popping in and saying some words. Appreciate that 100%. Appreciate it, appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and turn in Vrog to Devrush and get Ezruk Bloodmark. This is the
Would love to also join your stream again next time.
Yeah, for sure. If you pop in anytime, I stream on the channel for sure Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I do some surprise streams like on Tuesday and Thursday, depending on the schedule.
And we can also play and stream together sometimes if you don't mind.
I don't, unless you play hardcore. Hardcore is a hard one to play with other people. I have grouped with other individuals on stream in the past, and we ran I think we did Mara
Send me
on
a
stream.
Discord request with your schedule, man.
Let's go ahead and see. What do we have to do here? Oh, so there's a quest here. And we have to do the altered beans up here.
Big Gabriel 0111.
And A and Z. Hey, welcome into the channel. Appreciate the subscribe. I don't know why I said that, but appreciate the subscribe there. A and Z times 26. Welcome to the Unchallenged crew. Oh, hey, hold on. I gotta shoot you. I'll finish you off with my gun, yo. Boom, taken out. I gotta level up my gun.
Add me on your Discord.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know, I'm not liking this dress. I might just swap to the other one just to kind of have it. Just stick with my pants for now. There we go, get some tin. Okay, so there should be 2 quests I can do up here. One of them is called the Horde Defender Axe. And the other one I think is taking out turtles, which is the blue. Nope, it's not. But there should be turtles up here for the Horde or the Altered Beams. Or maybe that's down south. Oh. I need to go to the wrong pool. I'm at the wrong pool. I can do the Horde Defender Axe here, but I need to also knock out stuff down here. There's 3 quests that I need to knock out down south. I gotta do the Horde Defender Axe, I gotta do the Hezrul's Bloodmark, and I gotta do the Altered Bean. So we're heading south. That was my bad. My bad, my bad. Okay, we are heading down south. Let me see. No, I do appreciate the subscribe, by the way, A and Z. Appreciate it, appreciate it. We are working towards our goal on YouTube. Let's see, I think we're at... I'm not sure how many we're at actually on YouTube. How many subscribers we're near? I think we're close to 3,800. Or maybe we passed it. Quickly checking since I haven't popped over there. We're at 3,400 subscribers on YouTube. So yeah, there we are. YouTube, we're at 3,400 subscribers, which is just crazy. On the dot, yeah, 3,400 subscribers on the dot. I think that was the short-term goal. Okay, so we're heading down south. There's a couple quests down here. As I said, We're going to be working on the Horde Defender Axe. We're going to be working on Hezrol's Bloodmark, and we're going to be knocking out the Altered Beams. Okay, we have arrived in the lush water oasis. We can go ahead and begin tearing things up. Hummel. I don't like those clouds. Those clouds are... Got some fishers over here, a level 60 and a level 18, side by side. Okay, so the main one that we're looking for over here is the blood quest. And that guy patrols back this way. So
I will be expecting your request.
I don't expect. You can say hello, but that felt really pushy the way you did it, man. Oh, man. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and it looks like somebody else already knocked off. Oh no, there they are. Let's see if this hunter can do it. He's level 16. He's trying to kite Hezrol. And we'll watch him slowly, okay? We'll watch him good. We'll cheer him on. You can do it. Oh, and he reset. Looks like it reset on. Why did I shift to this stance? Oh, and you're gonna get another aggro, huh?
Where are you from?
Aggro. Hold on 1 second. Can I cleave in this stance? Yeah, I can. Oh, potion. That was a dumb thing on my part. We'll go ahead and take out this guy. And then we'll take out the little one. I should have checked my surrounding there. Okay, there we go. It's much manageable now than it was earlier. Let's see here. Asteri said, where are you from? I'm from the States. I'm from the West Coast. I am from the States on the West Coast. How about yourself? Where are you from? And there we go. We knocked out, we knocked out 2 quests in once. We knocked out Hezrol's Bloodmark and
It's okay, you have more than 5 LVL on them.
yeah. I did chug a potion though, just to be on the safer side.
Good.
I did chug a potion there. I was a little bit cautious. I could have waited a little bit further down. But I didn't want to go too. I didn't want to chance it. I only have. I mean, I've collected quite a bit of potions from these guys. Okay, we're gonna get into a group for Wailing Caverns. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, that's that same thing again.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never made it out to Brooklyn. That's on the other side of the states. I have made it to some areas out on the East Coast, but never out that way. I've been to Georgia, South Carolina, And I think that's it in terms of coast states. Level 10 Druid dies to Lunaclaw. Lunaclaw is the one. Looking for heals 2 DPS for Wailing Cavern. Oh, that's it. Oh wait, I'm using my not a bad choice. Let's see. Info. So this quest right here leads to a Wailing Caverns quest. So one of the reasons here I'm going to knock out this one is it leads to do Wailing Caverns. Make sure I got my breath. Yeah, I got plenty of breath. So if I have more than, say, 50 rage, what I want to, instead of using Sunder on the target, what I want to use Heroic Strike, or it's still Sunder a better option? I guess here. Quest complete. Okay, we finished up all 3 of the quests that we're working on over here. Let's go ahead and get out of the water. We're going to head back up north and go turn in Hezreel's Bloodmark. And then head back into Crossroads.
But you already did WC.
But I haven't completed all my quests yet. So I haven't done a few of the quests. I'm going to go pick up the quests in Thunder Bluff. I'm going to go pick up Serpent Bloom. I'm going to go pick up the quest that I just got here. I'm going to turn in the Altered Beings. And then that sends me to Thunder Bluff. And then I'm going to get another quest. Yes, but I did do Wailing Caverns, but I want to go ahead and knock it out for the quest. And I didn't get any gear out of there. I would like to get something decent. I was hoping to get a better chest piece before I move on. So need all level 22 higher Dope Gate. So who is Dope? Dope Gate joins the party. Oh, it's a warrior. I think this is the guy that was trying to get more people to join him.
You want that mutinous scaly male shirt?
Yes, I should have got it in the last run. Oh, this guy better not die. Look at him. He's got 365 life left. Oh, they're looking for a healer now for our group. Which means neither one of these shaman are healing. Which means we don't... I mean, shaman are pretty good DPS, right? You just don't have a
I
lot
will
of
be
AoE.
expecting your request on Discord then.
I probably won't message on Discord, man. Honestly, place the banner and start the fight. I can't do this one. This is the counterattack one. I'll keep this quest for the time being. I'm gonna move on from here. The banner quest is super difficult unless you have people here that are actively doing it. You can see a gravestone here, level 17. They got too close. But there's sometimes an elite that spawns over here. There's the elite that spawns over here as well. For the quest called the counterattack. If you can get in here and somebody had just defeated that bad guy and you can loot the banner, that's the best bet. But hardcore players die here often at level 19, 20. I've seen level 25s die in here as well. We're going to go ahead and continue moving on. And I'm going to fly over to Thunderbluff, turn a quest in after Altered Beings. I'm going to get a follow-up quest called Humu Runestone, which is the Wailing Caverns quest. And I don't know if I got to go to Thunderbluff, but I do got to go to Thunderbluff to get a different quest anyways, so. Like, this is... Now it's straight. Okay. So yeah, we did do Wheeling Caverns in the last episode, but yeah, like I said, there's a few items I would like out of there. I didn't roll need on anything that the paladin wanted. Right towards the end, there was that really nice
I
chest
will
that
like
had
you to
dropped.
text me now, man.
Man, this guy's pushy. We're about to go ahead and bye. Oh man. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're turning in Horde Defender X Part 3 and turn it in, and we're gonna go ahead and get Horde Defender X Part 4, which has us going to Thunder Bluff. And then down south, we're gonna go ahead and turn another quest in. Oh, who was the one that mentioned something about Razor Hill? I didn't write it down. There was some food or item at Razor Hill that you can only pick up at Razor Hill, but it's just so far away. I heard this 40-minute. And there goes our healer. Oh, we got a priest healer. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we're grabbing this quest. And then we're grabbing the quest called Mura. Wait. Low pusher. Oh, that's not that one. Okay, so now I got the quest called Humel Rune Totem. And I gotta go to Thunder Bluff. Go into TV real quick to get Wheeling Caverns. Okay, so we're gonna grab this, go to Wheeling Caverns, or Thunder Bluff real quick. Where is everybody on the map? The priest is over in Stormwind, so we got a while. Yeah, priest and Stormwind, we got a bit. Wait. Yeah, we got a little bit anyways, since we're gonna get this going. The priest, I don't know if he has to fly on down to Booty Bay, or if he can make it down there on his own pretty quick.
I think I'm going to roll a high elf pally, but I'm gonna do immortal lol. I don't think I can hit 60 without dying.
It's a challenge. Yeah, the first character, my very first hardcore, my very first character on the server was a non-hardcore player, but it's my very first character is level 34 that I ever made on the server. I made a mage named Unchallenged, similar to my YouTube channel, right? But it still sits at level 34 or 36, having never hit level 60 in the years and years that I've been on the server. I got to level 34 or 36, and I was like,
KOCS high elf seems cool cause they have Monoregan.
Yeah, if you're going to be a high elf paladin and you're planning on healing, that's a really good choice, because you can have, they have a racial ability that regenerates, I think, 20% of their mana over a quick period.
Unchallenged gaming, hey, you finally starting to discern these bots on your own, and nice.
Well, yeah, the guy was super pushy. It's nice to come in and hang out, but the way he just went about it, like, hey, send me a Discord message, here's my Discord, add me on Discord, I'll be expecting this, I'll be expecting that. It's like, that's not cool. I had to boot him, for sure. I don't like being the negative guy, but sometimes, yeah, don't be super pushy, right? I don't know if it was a bot or not, it just felt very rude. Best part about hardcore, don't fall damage. I take fast off Thunder Bluff. Oh, another item. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got any new levels, so I can't train anything. So what we're going to be doing here in Thunder Bluff is I'm going to go ahead and turn in the quest called Horde Defender's Axe. I have the line of sight.
I'm hype, I'm downloading the client RN.
Oh, nice! Dude, you're going to enjoy it. I know for sure. It's hard not to enjoy Turtle WoW. There's so much, all the custom stuff on the game. It's really hard not to enjoy playing on the server. But High Elf is a really good choice. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. take a look at, well, you can't take a look at the spec before you hit level 10, but if you are not familiar with the talent trees, there is the website. Let me see. Paladin. I got it up here. So Paladin.
HTTPS talents turtle org paladin.
Yes. So if you check out that link right there, that's going to take you to the talent tree of the Paladin for Turtle Wow. So it's completely customized. You're going to notice like versus Classic versus Turtle Wow, it's been changed a lot on all specs. Not just, you know, Retribution and Retribution and Protection, but even Holy's been changed a bit. Holy Paladins can heal in dungeons while damaging. So they have an ability called Holy Strike, which later, as they get higher level, AoE heals the group. So they are actually kind of in a way like... Okay, there we go. There's my quest over there. They can AoE heal dungeons early on. And there's the quest that I wanted right there. Yeah, that's a decent main hand. 15.7 damage per second, 5 agility, 2 stamina, which beats out mine. Or I have the option to the Crescent Staff, which is decent as well. But just not a... I don't know. Do I want to go to a two-hander? Maybe. Maybe I'll upgrade to a two-hander. Go ahead and get mounted. And then we'll head over to the other place and turn that quest in. Do a quick check on where the priest is at. The priest is in Booty Bay already. That was quick on the priest part. They must have flown down there. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn in the Horde Defender X real quick. I'm missing another quest. Oh wait. I'm missing. Yeah, I gotta go anyway over there anyways for the Super Bloom quest too. So I'll go ahead and knock that out.
Awesome TYBM, glad I found your channel, haha.
Yeah, appreciate you popping in. Asking questions is always a really good way. We've had a lot of new people pop in who have never heard of Turtle Wow, and once they hear about all the additional stuff that's been added that was missing from Classic, that's just, it gets them drawn in, and they start playing. It's like, I could not go back to Classic after having played this. It's really tough. It's really tough to go back and play Classic again and realize how broken Classic was. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in. Oh wait, the other quest is underneath here. Serpent Bloom is over here, downstairs. I think it might be downstairs. Yeah, it's downstairs, huh? So I don't think I'm missing another quest from Wailing Cavern. I completed the port quest. I just got the Leaders of the Fang. I have the Glowing Shard, which is just in Ratchet. And then I'm getting another quest here for Serpent Bloom. I think that's all of the quest. Okay, there's my Serpent Bloom.
I really like how everywhere seems populated too.
Oh yeah,
cave.
It's super populated. There's no it is a cave, but it's in a city. It's a city cave, so it's not deadly at all. I know everyone always says you be careful of caves, but we're pretty good. Okay, so here we can turn this quest in, and if we accept this quest, they're gonna start casting a teleport on us. But if we line of sight them, we can completely cancel out their teleport. But we get this item right here called the Scroll of Return, which takes us back to Thunderbluff. So anytime I want, I can click on this within the next 60 minutes and teleport back to Thunderbluff. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that because I think I can use it anywhere. I don't want to test it out. I'll test it out after Wailing Caverns to come back to Thunderbluff and turn in the Serpent Bloom quest and the Fangs quest. So we'll see then, is it usable inside of Wailing Caverns to come back to Thunderbluff within the hour. So we should complete this dungeon within the hour. And I have a teleport option back to Thunderbluff that I can always drop and get back, use back in the hour. Oh wait, I should be mounted right now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get back to the flight path and fly back to Crossroads. And am I tanking? Or is this other guy tanking? Who's tanking? I don't know who's tanking, honestly. I might be tanking. I'm not a fan of tanking yet. I did terrible tanking RFC, but it's good for the experience. Yeah, let's go back to Crossroads. Yeah, he may end up taking all the mail as well. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so anything I can do? Traveling. I can't even open up clans while I'm traveling. What in the world? Oh, I got a little companion. I got the Hawksbill Snapjaw. If you're rolling a Paladin, KO, you're going to have a ton of fun. Every single spec of Paladin has been tuned really, really well. Holy Paladins, they were strong in Classic. They're super strong now. They're still the best single target healers. They have what seems like infinite mana when they get geared. As a high elf paladin, as soon as you get, you get 20% of your mana taken away, just pop your racial ability, it starts regenerating your mana really, really quickly. You have other things as well on the server at level 60. So let me pop over to Undying 1. And you have these teas. I don't think I have any in my bank. Oh no, I do have them in my bank. Oh, I can't see them. Oh yeah, there we go. These little teas right here. So if you guys are playing at level 60, you have access to these Nordinar herbal teas that you can get from a Hydro quest. So they're super easy to get. You can get 15 in less than 10 minutes by being in Hydro and doing a quest. And they restore 525 to 875 health and 810 to 1300 mana. So these things are really easy to get, and they're, I would always get them as soon as you get within the range of Hydro, get a summon up there. And then, especially if you're not hardcore. If you're hardcore, you might want to wait a little bit to level 60 or whatever, or just go with somebody that knows the area well. But it's super easy to get these. And I got them on my priest, I think at 58, 59, because I know the area well. What else is there? Level 60 stuff. I think that's it. But yeah, we're gonna go back to my. I'm on Undying number 5.
Uriel or level 50.
Yeah, real level 50. Wait, what? Okay, we are arrived. We have arrived. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way to the dungeon here. Nothing crazy. I think, oh, the priest is here too. Careful. Yeah, priest is here. Everyone is here. Look at that. We made it back to Wailing Caverns. We have 3 quests. Well, 2 quests that I got to do within the dungeon. We got the Serpent Bloom and Leaders of the Fang. So I got to make sure that I am looting each of the Fang guys, because sometimes if you've ever done Wailing Caverns, you might have ran into the issue where you forgot to loot one of the Fang bosses and missed out on just one of those gems. You go to the very end of the dungeon and you've completed it, you're super excited, and you look at your quest and it's not complete. And you're like, why isn't it complete? Well, that very first boss that you beat, you did not click on the dang guy and got the gem. Yeah, that happened to me a few times. Let's go ahead and go over Wailing Caverns real quick. Wailing Caverns. Out of this guy. So things that I would need. Highlight. I would like. Wait, who died? Level 41 died to a level 29 in Trishul Glades. I don't know. That's kind of just. Let's see here. Leaders of the Fang. Leggings of the Fang. Honestly, that's probably better than what I'm wearing. Serpent Bloom shoulders. Better than what I'm wearing as well. I don't know. We're fine. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to be needing inside of Wailing Caverns that hopefully ends up dropping. I don't know who's tanking this place. Come on. Are they in here? Side. Oh yeah, look at that. It even shows them on the map. That's cool. I don't think they had that before. What the heck? Whoopsie. Well, as long as stuff doesn't respawn on me, I'm fine. Let this guy bleed out. Oh wait, the priest is not here yet, so the priest or orc will be tank. Oh, I'm gonna be tank. So I will be playing tank mode. Priest is coming down. So this will be exciting. A macro. Or at least copy. Charge. Left charge. Left. Left. Macro. 1. Oh, I don't know. Yep. Swap. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and test the waters of how well I can tank Wailing Caverns. So our group is a level 22 shaman, a 22 warrior, a 22 priest, a 22 shaman again, and a 22 me warrior. So we are all level 22s. Level 35 druid just died in a Scarlet Monastery. That is a rough one to die to. And finish some stuff real quick. We don't have any guys for those. Yeah, macros are working well. Anytime I have the revenge option up, it does cast revenge. I'm kind of noticing here. This seems to be working well.
I wonder what is that lightning bolt coming from the sky.
It's a shaman. Shaman's some ability. Yeah, they probably have something. I've never played a shaman as well, so I'm not familiar with either of those guys. But fighting the crocs back there.
Shamans are off NERF NERF NERF.
Shamans or what? Let me go back to my chat. Let me see here. Shamans are overpowered. Nerf, 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 nerf. Yeah, shamans are super overpowered. I hate fighting shamans at level 60 because any sort of range class you play, you're going to get wrecked by shaman. They just do so much damage. Shamans are built off. I didn't see. I'm not in battle stance. I'm in, there we go. Now I'm in defensive stance.
Double chain lightning crits FTW.
Yeah, and you're dead. It's like there's 5,000 damage done to me in a second. This guy does so much damage. Guess we don't need the corner. There's a chest back there. Chest. Nice stomp. That was a good stomp. Guild slam. Chest.
I see the still alive tag now too neat.
Yeah, so all hardcore players will get the still alive tag. So that's usually something that they all get. Some people choose to hide it, so you do have the option to go in here and choose to hide your tag. So sometimes you don't want to have tag showing that you're a hardcore player. Other times it doesn't matter. I'm asleep. Is that my repair bot? Yeah, I'm still new to tanking. This will be my second time tanking a dungeon. So kinda do the best I can. We'll go ahead and cancel that heal. And I do have a You got a cool streaming, keep it up. Hey, how are you doing, by the way, Nia? Oh boy. Welcome into the stream. Got that canceled. Appreciate the follow, by the way. Let's skip it. Should we skip it? I think we could skip it.
Oh, look, seems like another bot.
Yeah, it does seem like another bot. Usually what they do is they follow and they say something right away. Stop it! Who got slept? I think the healer got slept. We'll see in a minute. We don't have any CC, we don't have a lot of AoE, but we do have quite a bit of damage. We do got quite a bit of damage.
That Shami is enhanced. I see that lightning is probably a talent of his.
Yeah, probably. I'm not familiar with shamans, 100. But yeah, shamans, they put that shield around them, and I think it adds like an extra damage, like tick, to their attacks. Okay, so this is what's going to be tough right here. Okay, so this is going to be the tough fight. I think these are just fangs, right? These are fangs, bang. Go ahead and ice cold milk. Okay, he's all done. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and pull. I thought I shield slammed that one. I guess I didn't. Is there somebody back here? Oh shoot. Pummel it, pummel it, pummel it. Want that. Okay, we got it. We got it. That was the biggest pull in the dungeon. Biggest pull in the dungeon. I'm a bit focused with these guys because oh, there's the belt that I need. There's the belt that I need. Boom. Okay, we gotta loot the gem. Loot gem. Loot gem. Make sure we loot our gem. Oh wait, there's a tick. I don't care about copper ring. And I won the belt. Look at that. Boom. Huge upgrade. 8 strength, 3 agility. We did lose a little bit of stamina, but hey, we gained some strength. We gained some agility. Plus we gain armor, which is the most important thing in this lower end dungeon. Armor is going to give you that DR, that damage percent, damage reduction. So there we go. The chamois is enhanced. Okay, now we got that. Bile toad. Boom. I guess we can clear the upper area now, huh? Lose a lot of might. And so I don't have a really good way of charging in, getting that mana, and then swapping to my defensive stance. I guess I can charge in and then immediately taunt, which swaps me to my defensive stance, and then I keep some rage. So I charge in, use my Demos, swap with taunt. Here, for example, I could charge in, Demo, and then taunt. I don't know what the heck. No, I'm back. There we go. And we loot this one. We loot the gem. We loot the gem. Go here, we charge, no, swap. That might work better. On. I just have to make, oh, maybe I use my mana. If it's more than one target, I should be cleaving. So I can cleave, I can charge, up defensive stance, and then cleave. Who's this guy hitting? Oh, dope box. Shamans make a ton of threat though. It's hard to rip things off without my taunt on those targets. Okay, first. Field slab. And there we go. Oh no, there's our last one over there, right? Oh, there's one gem right there, and then the last gem somewhere else. I don't know where the last one's at. Go next. Go next. Oh wait, I have this macro here. Does it work in combat? Huh. Why are they going that way? My tendon. Wow, that was a weird trip. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stand up. I've been sitting for quite a while. We'll go ahead and stand up for the rest of this dungeon. $11.40. Every 2 hours, it's good to stand up, walk around. Okay, now this charge emo. No. That was my bad. I gotta turn on battery.
Dungeon gives quite a lot of EXP by themselves.
Yeah, and I'm slow and steady, so I get 50% less experience in the overworld, in the open world. But inside of dungeons, I get 100% of my experience that I would normally get. So it does make a lot of sense because of the modes that I'm playing to run dungeons. It's encouraged. Oh, that's something else I'm not doing. I'm not doing my Serpent Bloom quest. I gotta make sure I do the Serpent Bloom quest. My inventory is full. Let's toss out some milk. Okay, level 40 just died. Holy cow. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can get 2 flowers. Oh, another flower. Nice. He's down. Ooh, quite a bit of guys. Oh, wait, there's a patrol. I didn't mean to get the patrol, but hey, that works on the guy. That works on this guy. And we gotta check for other serpent blade. Finish him. Go at. Nice. What's up here? Slumberer. Fang. What? Paladins are really easy tanks compared to like warriors. Paladins, I just run in, I judge the off target, I holy strike the main target, and I drop consecration. The things start hitting me, it starts getting attacked back from my retribution aura, and that's the end. I just continue to holy strike the target, the main target down, and drop consecration, and easy peasy. Easy. I'm back. I'll pull this guy back. Somebody get the lasher. I think I got all the targets on me. Yeah, got them all. And we can roll for this chest, and I rolled a 54. Although I don't have any room on me. Oops. Oh, can't aggro. Ooh, drummer sleep. That's what I need to interrupt with. So the priest just got put to sleep. And he's back up. And who won the roll? 54, 52. Is that me? I think I may have won it. Hopefully there's something good in there. But we see. Ooh, Raiders of the Belt. I wonder if this guy needs it. Oh wait, no. It wasn't that one, it was this one. Oh no. Nope. You gotta line of sight the guys. You gotta line of sight them so you don't get the boss. So the whole reasoning behind line of sight and bringing them back is so that we don't get this boss with all of them. But it's fine. We got the boss and then some. What is the same character? Isn't it your orc bald? Wait. No, my orc has never been bald. I had a orc on another account that's Undying 6. It's just a placeholder for the next character. And he was a bold character. He's a bold warrior. But, nah, this guy has a full head of hair. I could never play an orc without a hairdo or a beard. Oh no, that was a dwarf. There was a dwarf on the other account. That, Oh, somebody else got that too. Somebody else got the pummel, which is good. I like that we got people watching out for the interrupts. We've got a lot of interrupts in this group. I haven't disarmed people before. Boom, there's my first disarm. There's my very first disarm ever. Wait. Down. I don't think there's a patrol back here. We might be good back here. Yeah, I don't see a patrol in this area back here. I'm not even like aiming towards the guy. It's hilarious. These guys hurt. Oh, this guy decided to go through the wall. Nice stun. Thorn stomped and stunned it. Got that heal. Okay. He's gonna cast one at the other guy. Oh, he pulled the boss. Okay. I'm stuck in a cyclone. Cyclone, baby. Nice GOD. Nice GOD. This guy does a lot of damage. I don't know about the chain lightning, but I see a lot of people's health down. And he's dead. And we got bracers. 5 strength, 6 stamina. That is huge if I can get those. Huge if I can land those. Ah, Dope Gate got them. Dang, grats. Those are huge upgrades. I honestly would prefer to get the gloves over the belt. The belt is good, but man, those gloves are sick. Okay, so I do see a patrol in the back. Okay, patrol's out. Wonder if I can pull this guy without pulling the pack in the back. Pack in the back. Oh no, I got them all. Somebody save him. Someone save the healer. And hi, Bram. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today, Bram? Welcome back. Welcome back into the stream today. How are you doing today? Let's see. Where do we go from here? I think it's this way. I don't know. I think it's this way. But welcome into the stream. And pink waving emojis. Here's belt. That. And I'm doing good. Awesome. Happy Thursday. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. Thunderclap, Demo. Go ahead and bring these guys back. Off that one. And he's safe? Yeah, he's safe back there. Serpent Bloom 7 out of 10. Nice. I like that they included Serpent Bloom on the tables of these guys. That helps complete the quest a lot sooner. 8 out of 10. Field Slam. Ow. I don't know if these guys can be pulled without the ball. Not.
The coils of death will crush you.
Who's asleep? Who's asleep? I don't see it. I think we're good. And Armor of the Fang, 2 strength, 7 stamina leather. I know there's gonna be some guys that go for that. Ow, yeah, the shaman. Okay, we got our last. Oh no, the last one's from the guy before the tree boss. Okay, so that was the 3rd of the gems. The 3rd of the gems. Now we should be able to sneak our way through here. Make our way through here without no issues. Rats. Rats? I have experience turned on, right? Yeah, I do. One sec. I haven't watched my experience bar, but I feel like... Oh, wait. I hit level 23. I didn't even notice I leveled 23. So that's how... That's how behind I am. I was like, I feel like I haven't gained a lot of experience in here. I seem like I'm still halfway level 22, and then I just looked at my experience bar. Yeah, I'm still sitting about halfway on my level 22. Turns out I gained a whole level, and I didn't realize it. That is funny. Okay, so we're gonna make our way through here. Is there any more serpent blooms back there? That would be awesome. Okay, from here, I think we go right? Right? I don't know. Oh, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Oops, not that one. Okay. I don't know. Oh, that snake is running around. I don't know if he'll attract other bad guys. I think we're good. Am I not in defensive stance? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know why we went this way. If we had just gone the other way, I'm pretty sure we would have been fine. I've never gone this way. Turn this guy around so if he runs the opposite direction. And we got another Gratz. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Is that the way up ahead? Dang, my life. Oh. These serpent guys do quite a bit of damage. Priest is good on mana. I like that this priest knows not to bubble power word shield me. So that's good on them. I don't have anything else. No. Dude, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I can't do anything right now. Yeah, I got put to sleep. I couldn't save the priest. Luckily, the priest did not die. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull these guys back. Oh my goodness. The shaman that likes to pull always kind of makes it harder for me, because if I pull, then stuff runs to me first, and then if the shaman stuff pulls, stuff runs to the shaman, I can probably sunder one target to get, but that means he already has threat. And then if I hit my taunt, that's only on one target, versus if I get everything to run to me, I can usually use like a thunderclap. I don't know. I'm not familiar with how warriors are supposed to tank or this tank. But I just know what makes sense. Some of those guys don't make sense, the way that they pull. Okay, so now we should be able to run through. Oh, shoot. Finish this guy off. Finish him, finish him, finish off. I'm asleep. Sleep. There we go, I'm off. Interrupt. Finish this one off. I go ahead and taunt this one. And now I got all aggro still. Okay, there we go. So this guy has aggro, but I can taunt this one. We need red fang. Red fang. Reese is on low mana. Red Fang. I don't know what Jake. I think that's the last guy. Many mobs, yeah. Okay, go ahead and spell some stuff real quick. I don't need that. That was my old one. Hey, I resisted the sleep. Nice. Okay, so over here to the right is the custom zone. There's a new custom zone within Wailing Caverns located up ahead. We have to take out a Dimetrodon. I am hungry. It is now officially 12 o'clock. I'm gonna finish up Wailing Caverns, and then we are going to go ahead and take a delicious lunch today. I think I have some chicken wings in the fridge that I cooked the other day. I already prepped a lot of my lunch food. But after stream, why is this guy going forward? Stop pulling. Oh my goodness. You don't help me in any way by pulling mobs. Who's asleep? There we go. How often do warriors use shield block? I feel like it should be. It's kind of like Holy Shield on Paladin. I feel like that would be a pretty common usable thing. I didn't even use the other way when I used Battle Shout instead. Okay. Now this one.
$20 shield block.
20 the shield block?
I know.
20% shield block? It's 75% shield block. Yeah, so shield block works here. Increases your block by 75% for 5 seconds, but will only block one attack. So it seems interesting. Like, it seems weak. Maybe that just means it. I don't know. And we completed that one quest. Nice. We'll swap defensive stance there. Yeah, I can hit shield block here. It just kind of gives maybe like the priest a little bit of time to heal. Just like grace period where if I'm not dodging or parrying attack, have a higher chance to block. Bunch. Shield block, shield slam. Priest is still good on mana. So good. Yeah, this is a custom zone. If you guys are watching this and have never played Turtle World of Warcraft, this is a custom little area of Wailing Caverns. Essentially what Turtle WoW has done is they added completely brand new areas into the map and to a lot of the old areas of the world dungeons. So anything beyond Wailing Caverns is going to have some adjustments in a way. Dang, I can't charge at this guy. He resisted my taunt. Oh, that's his time. If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies.
Extended dungeons.
Yeah, they extended a lot of the custom dungeons. Awesome. It's a nice refresh to classic. Everybody knows the classic dungeons, but now they've been extended out. So Wailing Caverns has an extension, Dead Mines has an extension, Scarlet Monastery. I did it. Dinged 60 last night. Nice. Whoops-a-daisy. Nice. The other guy, War Criminal, he goes by Big Ape Gaming on Twitch. We did Mara at one point together. He was on at the same time. I needed to do the dungeon. We went ahead and he tanked it while I was on my priest, and I healed it. And he was playing hardcore. He looks like he just hit 60 last night, and awesome. I think that's going to be his first level 60. Let's go ahead and get Dasher on the side. Oh, drinking. Okay.
I was following your guides before you did the face reveal, and by coincidence I found you on Twitch.
Oh, nice. I've been streaming with my face, but when I did a lot, like I had just got my injury. I have a huge scar starting above my kneecap. It's about 4 or 5 inches above my kneecap, going all the way down below my kneecap because I ruptured my leg. And during that time, I didn't know how many breaks I would be taking. So I didn't stream with my face. I just kind of pre-recorded my content and then would upload it. Oops, got it blocked. So that's why I didn't have. Ooh. Need these. Yeah. So that's why I don't have a lot of my face in those in my old priest videos. But I did stream a lot prior in like 2021, 2022 on my Paladin and on my... I'll go ahead and wait for this guy to get mana.
You were leveling a Paladin when I first found your channel.
Okay, yeah, and I think I had my face. What the heck? We'll go ahead and taunt. And I'm pretty sure I had a face reveal. Like I used my face stat. Gee. There we go. Decent. Rats. Some druid here. Okay, and then we go out this window. There we go. Okay, and then once we are done with this whole area, I like the way that they did this. So as soon as you're done with the boss,
you did a Paladin guide video also, right?
Yeah, I have a Paladin, a Hunter, a Druid, a Priest, and now the Warrior. Yep. Got them all to 60. I don't know why. I'm getting better with the Hunter. Warrior. I'm getting better with the Warrior. I feel like I'm getting better with running, you know, his commands, getting a bit more used to his key bindings. Warriors do have a ton of buttons they have to press. As a hunter, right, I push like auto attack, ooh, then arcane shot and multi-shot. Sometimes I'd send my pet in, right? I'd send my pet in, multi-shot, auto shot. Paladin was just holy strike, either holy strike or crusader strike. And it wasn't difficult. There's not a lot of buttons. Priest was like what, holy fire, and we go ahead on. We'll shield smack that.
I'm doing a druid next, but I don't know if I want to do hardcore again. LOL, I hate not being able to use auction house or mailbox.
Yeah, that is something that a lot of people don't like, but I enjoy the challenge of, like, I don't mind trading with people. I will trade with people. I bought, oh, see, I'm already at a gold 80. And I had basically I bought a blue axe a little bit ago. I'm not using my blue axe. What the heck? I did buy a blue axe from somebody for like a gold. The good thing about hardcore is, oh shoot. Blue items are very inexpensive. You can buy some really good blue items for, you know, 2 or 3 price the vendor. Shield slam this shield. Finish him, finish him, finish him. You can get some really good prices and stuff. Like, people will sell you things that they find at a reasonable price. In the past, like when I started playing on hardcore, you could buy greens for basically vendor price from people. You could buy blues for 2 to 3 times vendor price. Prices have adjusted since then. Stop him. We're at 3 sunders, 4 sunders, and he's dead. And I get my last coin, and there's a bow. I'm gonna go ahead and need on that. Nobody really needs it. I don't need it because I want it. Okay, so what we're going, yeah, I won it, nice. I don't have any arrows on me at the moment, but we'll go ahead and charge. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and charge and drop a battle thunderclap. Drop a dia, taunt it, taunt it. There we go.
What add-in is that showing the dragon on the loot window?
On the loot window. I have to look. Have to look. Oh, that, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what add-on this is. I thought this was custom. It might be Lunaframes. It might be Lunaframes. It might. I don't think I have. I'd have to go look what's enabled on this guy. That could be different. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I thought that was. I've never paid attention to that. So there we go. We completed the 2 quests that we needed inside of here. Which was the gems and the serpent bloom.
It's not a shield for you though.
No, that I didn't get that one. I passed. I think the Ragnarok, he got it. So the orc shaman got it. So this guy got that nice shield. Now I already got a decent shield. I picked up some cheap stuff. Like someone was selling stuff like a gold or 2 gold, and I picked it up. That's where all my gold had went to initially. But I'm back up at about almost 2 gold now. I do want to buy some bags. I have a 10 slot bag from Slow and Steady that I got at level 20. Oh no, this is 10 slot Deviant's hide bag. So this is from the Wailing Caverns quest, a 10 slot bag. I got the green leather bag, a blue leather bag, and the adventure bag, which is 8 slots. So this is from Slow and Steady level 10. And these 2 I found randomly. I do need to buy if I could buy, I think 12 slot bags, like mage weave bags, I think are a gold a piece. So if I could get anywhere from 2 to 4 gold, I'm gonna shoot for what? 4 gold. If I can get 4 gold, I'd probably try and pick up 12 slot bags. No. You can actually disarm these raptors. I know you can't. There's no target. Target has no item equipped. Gotcha. Well, it was worth a try. Yeah, I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but the reason I did that is because Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I dedicated specific time to streaming, and then after my stream I would go ahead and make clips that I would release, but I'm a bit behind on my clips. But Tuesdays and Thursdays specifically set those days apart so that I could record content for my other channel and upload it, because I set a goal for myself that I want to remonetize my other channel, as it has close to 6,000 subscribers. It's a financial related channel, and I'm running, you know, I just talked about how I spent $130 on my son's birthday gift, but he got a completely brand new phone. He has unlimited talk and text. He has 3 gigs of data, and he had this all 100% for the long term for $130. And I kind of talked about the plan and the phone, and how throughout the year it's going to save us about $450 to $1,000 by swapping to the plan. And then my Thursday videos, we just started a $1,000 challenge, so we're going to save up over $1,000 over the course of a year. You know, we should have roughly $1,300 invested or saved by the end of 2025, by the end of a year out from now, because it's a 52-week challenge. But by week 40, we should have $1,000 invested and saved up. There we go, get that one. Yeah, those are my Thursday videos. Yeah, Tuesday videos are, you know, some topic about saving money, investing money, or budgeting. And then Thursdays are updates on the $1,000 investment challenge. And then, yeah, so that makes my Thursday videos a lot easier to kind of plan for. I thought we had to clear that side. I thought there was a boss over there, right? Right there. But it must be a Druid of the Fang. I thought there was one boss over that way that we needed, but I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Dagu chats list. Dagu chats, remove 1. Okay, so I'm gonna be level 24 here in about 3 bubbles. So once we're done with this dungeon, have we been in here for over an hour? And we must have been in this dungeon for over an hour, because I don't see... the roll that I had that let me return to Thunder Bluff in my bag. So we must have been in here for quite a while now. Okay, so this would be an interesting fight, and I hope I get the chest piece. Because right now I'm using this raggedy ceremonial harness, or I wear a dress. I'm gonna put my dress on for the extra stamina. Okay, now we've got 3 seconds on Blood Rage. We'll go ahead and use it again. So when I get everything on me here, we're going to go ahead and Thunderclap. And Thunderclap. Oh, get that one. Got it. Try to make sure at least all the targets were hitting either myself or another guy, not the priest. And there we go. And then the last boss pops up over here out of the water, right? Oh wait, pops up over here out of the water. Where these torches are. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon. Not a bad dungeon. All in all, I felt like I did okay tanking, and the shoulders dropped. Nobody needs them so far. Everyone's greeting. Need from idol. Okay, yeah, the priest needed them. Rats. And that is it. That is the entire dungeon. Dang, I thought I had that jump. 50. Okay, so we are done with the Wailing Caverns. And no the comments there. Pull the trigger. Welcome into the stream. Welcome back, potentially. That's it from me. Gonna hearth. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hearth back to Crossroads. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hearth back to Crossroads.
Shadowfang Keep next.
Shadowfang Keep would be the next dungeon, yeah, for sure. Probably about 26. Probably about level 26 we'll be heading to Shadowfang Keep. I think most of the Keep quests are in Undercity. Okay, so I don't need a bunch of this stuff on me here, so let's go ahead and toss out 3 agility, 1 stamina. Is it worth keeping? No, not really. Swift, don't need it. That. I don't mind. I'll keep the dress. This makes it less room. I honestly, you have to be super on top of like what you're gonna keep, what you're not gonna keep as a hardcore player, because you don't have access to the bank or auction house or any of that. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna fly to Ratchet, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these quests out of my quest log. I'm gonna go turn in the glowing shard. This should be pretty easy one. I think this is the one. Let's see here. Can be found. You need to talk to the goblin and Ratchet first. Then you go up to the top of the Wailing Caverns cave and turn this quest in. I would like to hit level 24 during the stream, because then I'd be level 22 to 24. And then we are now completely knocked out with Wailing Caverns. We will not be going back into the Wailing Caverns. We'll be mostly focused on completing the rest of the southern portions of the Barrens. And then we'll be done with the Barrens. We'll probably be heading into Stone Talon next. Has anybody ever done this other new area portion of the map in Tristral Glades? The Whispering Forest? I'm not too familiar with that area. Okay, this guy here should talk to you about the glowing shard. And now we completed that quest, and now we can go turn it back in. This is a really cool guy right here. If I'm able to make this thing right here, the ornate spyglass. So if I get the ornate spyglass and some light leather, so 10 pieces of light leather and the ornate spyglass, I can make myself the or bring it to this guy, and then they install a lens that gives me +5 to mining. So I'm gonna try and be doing that as well. Bop, 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 bop. Crossroads. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm going back to the crossroads. Okay, we're done with the dungeon. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat. Number 1. One thing that I did recently, so for my summer goal, I'm trying to drop weight. So since I'm playing, I like to stand and sit when I'm on my computer often, but I do have a treadmill that I purchased a few years ago, back in 2023 before my entry. And one of my big goals that I wanted to start doing is do at least 3 miles, 3 to 6 miles per day on the treadmill. Yesterday, the last 2 days, I've been doing 3 miles. It takes me about an hour or so, a little bit like 45 minutes to an hour to just kind of at a setting of 3 or 3.5 to 3. I tried going up to 4, but I made a misstep on my thing and I like almost dived off my treadmill. So it's a pretty good one. I could just have it underneath my desk as I'm playing. And so far from what I've seen, it's not too distracting for me, but we'll see how it goes. And then I ordered myself a little heart rate monitor. So I think it would be kind of an interesting take to play hardcore with the heart rate monitor and do my walking strides, at the same time. Not be too fast, but at a reasonable level. So that's kind of something that I have ordered and kind of plan to implement. I would like to drop, I don't know, a little bit of weight at least. After my entry, it was really difficult to get back into exercising and doing all my lunges and running and all this stuff that I had done in the past. I stuck with weights, upper body weights, but the lower hand stuff, I do mostly bicycle now. Look at this beauty, the binding chain. Aww. It is a really nice one. Wait, is that the waist? I picked up out of Boiling Caverns. I missed out on the sick gloves though. Yeah, I missed out on some really nice gloves. Where are the gloves at? Gum? Where are the gloves at? Where's the gloves that I... they're not even on the loot table, so all the custom stuff isn't inside of Atlas. So I must need to update my Atlas because I don't see them. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into the glowing shard. Oh, we're turning in the glowing shard. This is one that you get at the very end of Wailing Caverns. You get this little item that drops. We took it to Ratchet, right by the flight path guy, talked to the guy, completed the quest. We turned the quest in here, and I thought, yeah, we got a quest to go to the Elder Rise and Thunderbluff, and we're gonna get some shoulders off this. Okay, so now that I got that quest, now, we're gonna go back to the crossroads, and we're gonna take the flight path over to Thunderbluff. And we got 3 quests to turn into Thunderbluff. We are gonna hit level 24 today. And then somebody had talked about what add-on is it that shows the dragon on the loot window. So right before I end the stream, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at all the add-ons that I have on this guy, because that is something I wanted to check too. I noticed that when I'm taunting, it's not notifying people that I taunted or things are getting resisted, and I'm pretty sure I should have an add-on that should notify people of that. We'll do a quick check. So once we get the Thunderbluff, I'm going to turn in 3 quests. We're going to go ahead and hit level 24, and then we'll train and cover add-ons, okay? And then that'll be the end of this episode. Episode 6 of the Hardcore Orc Journey to level 60. We are level 23, but soon 24. Let's see, I did get a new back piece here. 3 stamina, 2 strength. So that is an upgrade. I can sell this. Keep this. This. I think this is all quest related stuff. I could banner this, banner that. This is a quest item, quest item, quest item. I'm gonna swap to using a bow. It doesn't really matter, but I can replace my other bow I have in my bank. I always like to keep extra stuff, like I kept an extra main hand sword, I kept the mace, a bow, two-hand. The reason I do this is because off stream I like to level up my weapon skills. So all of my weapon skills, I've mostly leveled them up when I think I was probably leveled 115 is my cap. So 90. About level 19, I took some time to level up some of my old weapon skills. So I just took items out of my bank and used those items. Like I leveled up my unarmed as well. I just stood in front of a target dummy. And welcome back, Bram. Welcome back into the stream. I know he's over there on YouTube waving at the bot. And looking for more for Wailing Caverns, last place, ready to go. Okay, so Shadow Fiend Keep is going to be the next dungeon we're going to be going to. So let's go ahead and do a highlight. So SFK. Okay, SFK has been added onto the list. So if anybody ever says anything with SFK, if anything is mentioned in the chat with SFK, it'll highlight it for me. I probably won't be going to the SFK dungeon just yet, but I am going to go ahead and start looking at different quests. I don't know if there's any custom quests for SFK, but we'll see. And Bram says, do you play Fortnite? Can you play Fortnite? I can play Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in forever. My son is super good at Fortnite. My son, he has his own YouTube channel as well that he was growing. He's probably got a little bit less than 100 subscribers, but he is looking to get back into picking it back up. He just got suspended from school a little bit ago, so he got his computer taken away, but he is very, very good at Fortnite and would completely demolish me. So yeah, I do not play Fortnite, but my son does. And he's 10, but he is really good at Fortnite. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in some quests here. I'm gonna go start off. I guess I'll go turn this one in first. The Serpent Bloom quest. What? Oh, whoa, I messed up. Huh. And let's all the way to. Oh, it's downstairs. Okay, it's down below. Yeah, I guess I'll do this from here. Could I potentially... Okay, thanks. Yeah, I just don't play Fortnite. I am not good at Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite when it came out. Like, when Fortnite came out, I played it. It was before the seasons even started. It was on the original map. And me and my friends used to love playing Fortnite. We all drop in around the barn. They'd be like, hey, corn everywhere. And then we play a lot. We'd head to the lake in the middle and it was the original map. And there we go. We hit level 24. But... yeah, I haven't played Fortnite in forever. I never liked builds. I was never a good builder. I just keep buying specific things for build mats, and the people that could build were basically super strong, super overpowered. I could just never keep up with those guys. Let me go ahead and get mounted. We're gonna go head over to the Elder's Rise and turn in the other quest I got. And then we'll head over to the Hunter Rise, and then we're gonna go ahead and train level 24. And then we'll be logging out for the day and covering add-ons. If you're interested in what add-ons we are playing with, definitely stick around. Look at all these guys everywhere. Look at this whole place. This is Thunder Bluff. Thunder Bluff is not a very popular city, but there are a lot of people running around. it's just nice to see that activity. Somebody was mentioning earlier that the world looks full. Like, it looks like there's people playing everywhere, and that's true. Like, in all the common areas, like, there's people literally everywhere. Video server info right here. There's now 8,554 players online at the moment. Yeah, so there's a lot of people playing. Why am I over here? I guess I'm going to train warrior since I'm here. I didn't mean to come this way, but that's okay. We'll train warrior since we're here. And I got a warrior quest that requires level 20.
Well met.
Called Speak with Ruga.
Winds be at your back.
And we'll go ahead and train warrior. We got heroic strike rank 4. Slam I don't care for. Demo rank 2. Execute. Oh, I'm out of gold. I am out of gold. What can I sell for gold? That. I don't have any way to really make up that much gold at the moment. I don't want to vendor my copper either, and I think I need my bronze too. Yeah, I don't have much of materials to vendor. So unfortunately, what did I train? Heroic strike rank 4 and demo shout rank 2. Dang, I'm out of gold. I've never been in a position where I've never been able to really train the abilities that I need. But maybe I didn't need heroic strike as much. Say, what was the other one I could have got? Execute? I feel like execute's not that great either. Okay, I'm gonna head over to Elder Rise and turn in the other quests I have. These are all related to Wailing Caverns, so that's why I'm kind of knocking these out of the way. They're not really part of the quested kind of tour. They're just kind of off the trail kind of quests that I normally wouldn't have gotten or done. And then we'll clear up our log. But where is this guy at? Speak with Ruga, Rage Twin. Right here. Level 30 died to the Dragon Maw in Wetlands. Dang, that's a tough death right there. Okay, so over in Thunderbluff, we're going to go ahead and turn in Leaders of the Fang. I have to make the decision right here. Do I want to get the nice two-hander, 20.3 damage a second with 7 stamina, 7 spirit? Or do I want to go with the one-hander? And honestly, I do not have... Oh, I got another point. Forgot about that. So I'm kind of in the boat right now where I really want to get in the two-handers because I'm in my next level. I'm going to start to have the increased damage deal with two-handers by 2%, 4%, 6%, and plus increase my two-hand weapon skills. So I might go with the staff for now over the sword. Sword, it's a slight increase. I'm going to go with the two-hander, honestly. Yeah. And there we go. We got ourselves a staff. We're a staffer now. Staff work. Man, I got a dress and I got a staff. Oh, we're gonna look funky when we log out here. Okay, and we got some cloth shoulders. Oh yeah, we're gonna look. Oh wait, there's some 6 stamina boots. Or we get 3 stamina shoulders. So if I go with the boots, I gain 2 stamina. No, I gain 3 stamina, so I gain 30 life if I go with the boots, and I get double the armor. If I go with the shoulders, I gain 30 life, and I get some tacky looking shoulders. I'm gonna be so weird. I'm gonna go with the shoulders. Honestly, it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Okay, we have turned in all our quests. Look at us now. Let's go ahead and log out. We'll go ahead and cover add-ons now, guys, and then we're gonna be jetting off for the day. We'll do some shout-outs as well. For everyone who has joined us in the chat, hey, I even saw on YouTube there's a German Schultz, but I didn't see them pop into the chat. Did they ever say anything in chat? German Schultz. Okay, so take a look at our warrior. I'm gonna have to make this as my my thumbnail in the next stream. This is going to be my thumbnail for my orc warrior. Welcome into our orc warrior challenge. Here's my orc in a leather cloth shoulders, a leather chest, and a staff. Pretty crazy. Okay, now as far as add-ons go, for Undying number 5, I'm using Atlas, Atlas Loot, Atlas Quest. A couple required add-ons for some of my other stuff. Auto DB. This is just a slash auto DB rares and chests. It's actually not needed. Oh no. Oh, somebody was asking me what the little stars are on the map. Okay. So this is those DB rares. So if you have Atlas EF Quest, it's a database add-on. The auto DB, the auto database, when I run my game, when I log into the world, it automatically runs the command slash DB rares, which makes the stars on my map appear, showing me where all the rare mobs are in the world of Warcraft, you know, in the world. So that's what that add-on is. I don't use Axe because I don't have the auction house. I don't have access to that. I use Baganon. I did try Bag Shui, but I could not. I just couldn't figure it out, so I don't like it. Somebody else recommended this in my add-ons video. They said Bag Shui is awesome. I tried it out. I like the way that Baganon works and feels. Bag Shui, it's nice if I'm looking for a specific item because it organizes it, but I don't know if I like that. I like to see the empty bag spaces. Bank items. This allows me to see all my my banks from. I can do a /BI and see the contents of my bank anywhere in the world, or go between all the classes or all the characters that are on my account and see their bags as well. Better character stats just gives me options to see better character stats. Big wigs, you know, boss timers for WoW. Cartographer, whenever I hit M, that's that manipulated map. I can make it big, I can make it small, I can make it move around on my screen, and I can make it see-through if I want to. I'm a warrior, so I don't need the cursive. I don't have these Dracaris, which usually puts the dragon frame around my character, but I play with Luna frame, so I don't use it. Druid, I don't use Druid mana bar, any of that. I do use Gatherer. Honestly, I probably don't need this. All that Gatherer is really useful for is if I'm spending time doing a specific route. Gatherer puts things on my map. So on Blackstone Island, you saw there was little iron nodes that I had around the map. That's basically because I took a whole couple hours and went around Blackstone Island and mined iron, or, you know, copper after copper after copper, and it made it appear on my map of all the routes that I did, so I could, you know, within 15 minutes they reappear. And I just did that for a couple hours, and I was able to get my engineering and my mining up really high. A global friends list, because I play hardcore, I like to have all of my friends, regardless of whatever player I'm on, all of my friends list kind of merged. But this checks if my friends list are missing any players, dead, unknown, and attempts to tell me where they were, who they were. DC hardcore deaths notifies us of the hardcore deaths and kind of pushes it. You know, you saw that notification. Hardcore quest gives me difficulty. If there's a difficulty quest, such as we saw the egg hunt quest from Ratchet, it'll give us a big warning up top, like, warning, this quest can kill you very easy. Other quest stuff that I have on here, instance timers, not really needed when I'm leveling. I could probably take that one off. TW, you know, threat meter is good. Nameplates meter. Luna frames is how I adjust all my unit frames and kind of move them around. Show my raid frames in my map. Metamap PPW, they gave me like a waypoint system, so it kind of tells me where to go. Very similar to PF Quest, but I follow a specific guide that I then, you know, do here on the channel. Milk scrolling text, so that's the scrolling text on the side of my screen that I see, like the damage I'm taking, damage I'm doing. Mob stats displays when I hover over a mob, the stats that they do, how much damage per second, life, all that stuff. Mobs to level, I don't use these things. Outfitter, I can swap between specs really easy. This is super useful on druids, paladins, you know, priests that need to swap between shadow or deck DPS and holy gear. I don't use Pally Power Postal because I'm not softcore or paladin. Quest history, I keep track of all the quests that I completed. I could just go into my quest history, look up a specific quest and see if I completed it, not completed it, or whatever. Simple action sets. Oh, this is useful if I have dual spec, which my paladin does. If I swap between dual specs, this resets all my action bars back to my previous action bars. Really easy. Swing timers, everybody knows swing timers. Super macro. So Tank Buddy should be notifying people. This is the one that I didn't know if I had it on. For whatever reason, it's not notifying people when I taunt. I'll have to look at this one. Turtle Wild Vanilla Guide. You know, everyone knows Vanilla Guide. Unit Scan. Notifies me of rares in the area. Workaround Self-Cast. I don't think I need this one on this guy either. Wowhead Database. It gives me notifications on the quest. It gives me like a Wowhead script of, you know, notes that other people have had on Wowhead 5 quests. I don't use this one either a whole lot. If I'm playing with my son, I'll have it turned on. And that allows me to either pick up quests, turn quests in really quickly, or notify in party or raid how far along I am with the quest. So if I'm playing with my son, I'll have this enabled, and then we'll be telling each other how far along we are on specific quests. So we kind of monitor and make sure we're all doing it. PF Quest, everyone's familiar. This is the best add-on for doing quests on Turtle Wow because it tells you everything. You also want to pair that up with the Turtle Wow PF Quest. Bam, whenever I get a new crit, this notifies in chat. Shaku Chat, I use this one to highlight either specific messages in chat, specific gear, specific dungeons. This was super useful for me. Shaku Inventory, I keep track of the inventory count of things. I can hover over wool and see how many wool I have in my bags, in my bank, on my alts, on my account. Pizza World Box, this just lets me know when Ani, Neff are going to be despawning. Also the Dark Moon Fairy, where it's at. EW Threat, another threat meter. Shagu DPS and Shagu Tweaks are two awesome ones as well. If you want a threat meter, it's Shagu DPS, and Shagu Tweaks is the way that I customize my UI to get rid of the griffins, make my UI dark mode, make it have color coordination on my chat. You guys can't see that. I can auto dismount when I hit a spell. When I'm charging that target, it'll automatically dismount me. It swaps me specs. If I'm hitting my taunt, it'll automatically swap me over to defensive stance automatically. So yeah, that's the Shagu Tweaks. Yeah, that is it for today's adventure. So big shout out today. Over on Twitch, we had D Knight, we had Big Ape Gaming, we had Nixia, we had Pole the Tricker, we had a bunch of others. We had Rakugren as well. Did have another one, but I had to ban him. We had Nancy. Nancy was not a bot, so appreciate that, not a bot. Over on YouTube, we had Bram popping in several times saying hello. We had Lugout. We had KO, who actually decided to check out Turtle Wow. So that's awesome. And let's see here.
We had several of those bots.
Yeah, we had several of those bots for sure. We had, I think I said RC. Yeah, RC popped in earlier.
Seems like you're getting popular.
Yeah, picking it back up. On my vertical stream has 1,031 views. There's 36 concurrent, or maybe 9 concurrent right now. The long stream, the horizontal stream has 32 views. The horizontal stream doesn't get as many views as the other one, but that's because people are kind of flipping through. Yeah, there's 4 of you guys over on Twitch, which is awesome. And let's see here. Let me finish off the quick shout outs before I jet out. YouTube, I think we did YouTube. Oh, someone got hurt. That's not good. The wifey's out there with the little ones. Okay. So we had RC, German Schultz, KO, Lugout, Susie, ANZ26, Zaraki, and Bram. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I like to do some shout outs there towards the end, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. We also had Win on YouTube, Danfitch Such, and Bronzebeard. There we go. There we go. I believe I got everybody out there. The big shout outs to everyone out there. And that is going to be it for this episode. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. So about right now, but 3.5 hours prior or so. And that is it. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next stream. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Boop, 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 boop.
Thanks everyone for joining. See you all tomorrow 9:30 MPST.